Hello, Lada. How are you today?
Okay, I am okay. And what about you? How are you, Lukáš?
Yeah. I'm cold. I'm very cold because in our town it's snowy today.
Snowy. Oh,
Yeah,
in village it is rainy.
yeah.
Rainy.
Rainy and yeah, it's April weather.
Yeah, really, it's April.
It's
It's going to be May very soon.
And our maybe my room or my is not prepared on this quickly change of
Weather?
yeah change of weather. So I'm a little bit cold, but we can start our lesson.
Yeah, it's great. You can have a jacket or maybe coat if you want. A
Yeah,
very warm.
I have these. How to
I
do
think
it?
that it's sweatshirt. Mikina, sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt, yeah, sweatshirt.
Combination between sweater and shirt, košile. Yeah,
Yeah, sweatshirt. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks this sweatshirt. I'm okay today. So,
Uh-huh.
so I have today on my heart some things what I have to see, have to say you.
Oh, I am very
Yeah,
curious.
yeah.
Yes.
It is some important. There are some important things in my life. That is new information for me.
Uh-huh.
And you recommended me a few years ago a book from Nederland Walsh.
Yeah.
This first book, Conversation with God,
Mm-hmm.
and there are some interesting informations, and this
Information.
yeah, and this information is so this you can hear information from radio or
Yes.
from music, from TV, and so on. And Neil says it can be communication from God to to you.
Yes, of course.
So
Connection
so
between God and you. Uh-huh.
yeah. This is common things. We are hearing something, and this is it looks like a message for us. Yeah, from music and so on. And this is very funny game to accept this thought. It can be for me. So it is first interesting things, but I know this thing lot of years, and Neil are writing about it in this book, in his first book.
He's writing. Neil is writing.
Yeah. So second interesting is I'm a musician, and I'm listening music from my, how to say,
Since I have been listening.
since my childhood.
Yes, of
Yes,
course.
I love music. I love rock music since my childhood, and especially I like American music. Especially I grew up on these American bands and rock and roll and metal and this type of music, but I didn't understand it.
Yes, I
because
think that's
because I learned English in last 3 years or something, and until this time I didn't understand of words of this American music.
okay. Once more, what did you say about these 3 years? Did you
Yeah.
learn English?
Yeah. I learned English.
Uh-huh.
I learned English into level for the level. In nowadays, I am able to understand words of this music.
It's great. It's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
It means that you have made progress.
Yes. What I want to say you. So of course, these 30 years I understand of a lot of words from this music, and I know what is about. But when I was 15, I
When,
listened. Yeah, when I was
when
15.
I was
Yeah,
15, when I was 15,
15 years old. I was listen this music just through the feelings.
Yeah.
I didn't understand all these words in this music, but just these feelings, and I love it. I love this music. I love these feelings what it brings, and it's good enough. It was good enough for me. I didn't want know these words because this feeling was communicating these lyrics or this content to me through these feelings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Through these feelings, and and
Wasn't it enough for you? Wasn't it enough?
and if I can connect these if I can connect these two thoughts together, and that
feelings, understanding.
yeah. So I like American band Aerosmith, and there is lead singer Steven Tyler, and this man nowadays write some books or this is how to say biography book, autobiography book, and autobiography, and he's talking about too. In this sense, I am writing in music, and you don't need to know what it's about, because this is such a type of music. You obtain this message from this music without these words.
It means that you are able to absorb.
Yeah, all people on the whole world are able to absorb this music without understanding these words. And all of my life, I know what is about in this music. But nowadays, I'm understanding all these words and all this meaning in this music. This is very.
Is it better? Do you have a better feeling? Do you understand better?
It's much better. It's much better, and it's very important for me to take this core of this message, take all the whole this message. Because
it means that you have changed your opinion about this.
No.
Yeah.
No. So of course there are some type of music as a metal or death metal or these very hard music, and this content is very brutal, for example.
Oh, really?
So yeah, this is black metal, and this very hard music, and there are very brutal, how to say, words. So I left this music. I left this music. This is very negative music, for example. So some type of music. Some type of music is very negative, but this my music from my heart, I love it. It's very positive. It's very positive music. Okay. Sometimes it's about life. It's about a lot of things from life. Of course, about love, because American music is especially about love, about the girls, about life, and so on.
I think that it's not typical only for American music.
Yeah. Of course. Okay. So, and what I want to say.
I think that you wanted to say something. If something has changed before you said that it's important for you only to understand thanks to these feelings. And now maybe you understand better, your understanding is on the high level of understanding when you understand not only thanks to feelings, but also these words.
For me, it's important what I am obtaining in this message. Okay, my favorite singer, Steven Tyler, said something about how to say, what I want to say. Okay, now I don't know what I want to say, but I want to say John Lennon said that this is my very favorite quotation, and he said, "I am just writing I am just writing words, and you give it a meaning.
Yeah, you give them meaning.
Yeah, you give them meaning. I am just writing a songs. I'm just writing a words, and you give them meaning.
Can I understand it this way that each of us can understand something different from these words? What is important for a concrete person?
Yeah. You have your own meaning, and I this is the same thought as Neil Donald Walsh said, because God communicates with you through this music, as in my case.
But there was written in this book that God communicates with us also through feelings.
Yeah, through feelings, but especially through these words in these, for example, music. And John Lennon say the same things. The meaning of these words is on you. So that means something inside you, something inside me can take a meaning on these words, and I have some feeling from it.
Yeah.
Because this is not about these words of these singers, of these people, but about inner feelings and about inner message from this meaning.
Yeah, I understand. Therefore, people can understand something in a different way, and therefore maybe there are also a lot of misunderstandings.
Yeah. Of course, because the word is the same. The word is the first thing, and meaning is on you. And of course, this is there.
Meaning is to you, up to you. Meaning is up.
Meaning is
Up to you. Yeah? No, it's up to you. It's common phrase. It's up to you.
It's up to you. Yeah. I know it. It's up to you. So. Yeah. So what I want to say, this singer Steven Taylor from Aerosmith said about I am writing songs, and it's not necessary what you want, what you catch these words, but you catch these feelings, and he is very great in the way to give these feelings into this music, and you are able to catch it. Just on these feelings, what is about, and thanks English, I nowadays I finally catch all these words and all this meaning, and I can go deeply into this music and catch the message, which is for me from this music.
Do you translate these lyrics?
I'm translating just okay.
It's only a question if you do it, or maybe if you have only the feeling that you understand and you don't solve it more.
Yeah. So everybody can doing Google Translator and translate these words.
Yeah, everybody can.
But you can just read these words and have some opinion on it or something. But I am learning singing nowadays. I play guitar and I'm singing with and I'm starting to sing on my favorite songs from these American bands and so on, and finally so when I am interpret these thoughts through to myself, I finally realize the meaning of these words, how to say, on the high level or deeply level, or how to say. So this first level is I am hearing it. Second level is I can translate it, and the third level for me is to sing it in my way and catch all these words and these feelings. And it's very strong for me. It's very strong for me. This because in nowadays was how to say Österreich, Velikonoce, jak oni mu říkají?
Easter. I think that you are speaking in German. Sorry, I'm an English language.
yeah. So I was learning German 20 or 40, 20 years maybe. But I am not able to speak in German language because this school was maybe good, maybe bad. But my German is dead. My German language is dead, and this English. No, so
English is fluent. It's great.
so Easter. So and
you want to speak about Easter?
Okay. And there is the final thought when I obtained during the Easter. Okay, I realize. Do you know what is the main or main message of Easter?
Main message? I think that Jesus Christ died.
And
I think that we also celebrate spring. Or
No.
Oh.
This is okay.
And
Okay.
he died, and also he was woken up again.
Yeah. And this is
He started to be alive again.
yeah, and maybe yes, maybe not. But I catch it in that way. The message of Easter is that Jesus is not die, but he's living in our mind or in our heart in nowadays too. But this is true. But this Christian tradition is 20,000 years old, and these Christians are celebrating Jesus 20 years old. So that means in their hearts or in our memory, in our brain, Jesus lives because we know about him. So I'm not Christian. I'm just person. I'm a little bit spiritual.
Yes, I know.
But this message was important for me in that way because my father died when I was very young, and I have blocked from it. In that meanings that I have feeling when I something lost.
When I lost something.
Yeah, when I lost something or somebody. That means this is gone, or this is gone. So,
I don't know what to say.
So it doesn't exist.
Yeah, when you lost something, it means that it didn't exist for you later.
Yeah. That means absolutely doesn't exist.
Okay, it means that you lost it. Somebody completely.
Yeah, completely. Yes. Without everything, without so this so big. How to say so big lost.
Yeah. Without any compensation, it means that you lost it without any compensation. Is it true?
Yeah, maybe yes. So my principle was I lost it forever.
Yes.
And I have this block into the future. Meanings I have a big fear to lose something. I have a big fear to lose money. I have a big fear to lose clients. I have a big fear for lost everything because
losing.
Losing. Yeah, for losing.
Because preposition plus ing.
Yeah. Because I have this experience. That if something ends, this is forever.
Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting how to say pattern in my pattern in people in heads. This is forever, and we was talking about this with my wife and so on, and we realized that these people who died are with us in our memory, in our thoughts, in our feelings. And it was very important for me to realize that my family who died is always with me in some way.
Yeah, it means inside you. It means that they are living.
Yeah, they are living. Yeah, they are living inside of me. Yeah, this was important, and I catch it on the 100%. Thanks these realizing with these Easter. because this is the main message of Christians. Some man died, but he lived inside of us forever.
Yeah. And means that you this message also for your situation in your family.
I just use these the same thoughts with Jesus. I use it for my family because this is the same. Somebody died, but he lived with me inside of me.
Yeah, he lives. They live.
So okay. So we know these people from our past, and they left something in us from them.
Yeah.
And we can be in resonation. We can be in resonation with this. And in my life, this is the music. The one of the main things. So maybe my father left something inside of me.
I think that it's sure.
Yeah. So my father was a big perfectionist.
Okay.
And
he played music. Did he paint? Did he play?
Yeah. He was. Yeah. My father was auto mechanic.
Auto mechanic.
But one of the greatest. He can do magics with cars.
He could.
He could do magics with cars, and he have big problems with his life, with alcohol and so on. And but he was magician in this auto profession or something. I just know it from my uncle. This information.
When did he die? How old were you?
I was 9 years old.
9 years.
Yeah, I was 9 years, and this is true. I didn't. I never. How to say? Known. I never know. I never know my father because I was kid, and he didn't live with us.
Okay.
So.
Sorry, it means that he lost him and you hadn't known him because he didn't live with you.
Yeah. I remember just a few moments from my life, my father, but I found my uncle and he said me these stories about my father, and I realized this how to say. Perceiving. Je to pečlivost?
Perceiving je vnímání.
Ne, tak pečlivost.
Careful je pečlivý. Okay,
Yeah. So these carefulist. So my father have very carefully order in tools, for example. And I have the same pattern.
It means that you are after him in this.
Yeah. And these lot of skills, and these my magician skills. This is maybe from the big part of my father, and my big resonation is in my life is with these musics, and I obtain these musics, and this is my source of my power. If I am sad, if I am without power or energy, I can listen to this music, and it helps me feel go
away.
Go through these go through these dark side of life. Or how to say?
Sorry, I don't understand you at this moment.
Yeah.
Can you tell this sentence once more?
Okay. So music helps me go through the problems better.
Yeah, it means, yes, I understand. To manage to figure out these problems.
Yeah. So and when I am playing guitar, I am in my own space, or how to say, and I am this is a space where I am most lucky in my life.
Yeah.
It's like place of my heart. This is this music and this playing music.
Okay, lucky or happy?
Oh yeah, this is happy. Yeah, happy.
I think that happy. I understand from this content.
Yeah. So I am happy when I am doing music and when I am listening music or I am creating music. This is a very strong flow in my life.
Yeah, I understand. And when you are speaking about this music, are you only playing this music, or are you also an author? And are you writing the music?
So I didn't write my music a lot of years because when I started to work and creating businesses, I catch a lot of them, and so of course there is my family, there is my children. It takes a lot of time, and my time my time on music was sometime very small, and nowadays I am happy just with these original music or these music which is on the paper from somebody else.
Yeah, it means that were you a composer before?
Yeah. I compose some songs, but this is not so important for me to compose songs. Yeah, for me it's good enough to play songs of another else but in my own way. My own way. And what I want to say with all this story, with this Neil Donald Walsh about this music communicate with you, or God communicate with you through the music. What John Lennon said, meanings of these words is on you, is up to you, and this is this principle of when somebody died, he lived inside. And,
he lives.
And this message from all these things in my life said me that okay, my father is inside of me.
Okay.
It's normal. but now I see it better. And I do this meaning into these words when I am listening from the music.
Okay.
And I can give them my own meaning to this music. And there is music which very resonate with me. And now I see that these music is for me, and I find this feeling. So maybe my father is communicating with me through this music and through these words. And
I think that, and from your talk, I understood and I feel maybe the most that it's very good that you are aware that your father, you don't know your father, but despite of it, you know that your father, that you are after your father. It's very interesting. Because you didn't contact him, or maybe he didn't contact you, but you are after him in all of directions.
So he can contact me through myself. Thanks listening to this music, because I have these feelings from him, and I can give this meaning through these words of this music, and I can take from this message from me. Thanks this music. And so all of my life, I how to say, I know this music. and this message was for me. I know about it, but nowadays I have this next level. This message is as like from my father.
Yeah.
Is as if I wanted to say something to my children.
It's very interesting because you started to speak about your children, and I was thinking about your children, that I will ask you, what about you and your children? Will your children be also after you, or can
of course.
They are after you?
Of course, they are after me. So and the most how to say, the great joke of this all this life experiments is since this is what is writing Neil Donald Walsh in this book. So so God is something like your father.
Okay, can you tell me please how you understand it?
So this is just feeling, okay? It's okay.
Father means somebody who is on the higher level, or somebody who is your partner, or how do you understand it?
Yeah, I understand it. So I am not Christian. I am not such a spiritual man, but it's fine to accept this thought that this nature around me, or space, or God, it's something who create us. That means it's something as our father, and when my own father can communicate me through the music and these feelings, so God can communicate with us through these feelings and this music, in the meaning as Neil Donald Walsh said, and I realized this is. Maybe it's not important when I accept this is my father, or this is father as a God, but there is such a power in me, such a power in us, and it communicates with us, and we can obtain these messages for us who can get us stronger.
Yes, okay, or make us be strong, make us be strong.
Yeah, and so this is good enough for me.
Okay.
So I can hear this music, I can obtain these messages, and the most common thought when I want to say to you,
it's perfect,
especially to you, is this thought. My father or God is communicated with me all of my life, but in English.
Has been communicating.
Yeah. My father and God was communicating all of my life. Has been communicated all of.
Has been communicating.
Has been communicating with me all of my life, but in English language.
It's great.
Yeah, because
how long have you been speaking English? Tell me, please. How long have you been speaking English? It's very important because before it, God and your father didn't communicate with you. If I understand well.
Yeah. See, that's right. Okay, they communicated with me on some small parts, some feelings, some small information. But this is the greatest joke. Maybe this is the greatest joke for your how to say customers who are obtaining your emails with Neil Donald Walsh messages.
My clients, maybe.
Yeah, clients or followers, or how to say
receivers.
Yeah. So. Of course.
It was very interesting information. It means that you understood, you got this information in English before you didn't know English, because you had these feelings from English songs.
Yeah.
Okay.
How to say? If I am listening Czech music, okay. God is communication with me through Czech music, and I can understand it.
God is communicating.
Yeah, but when I all of my life when I listening all of my life American music. So God communicate with me in English.
But through your feelings.
but I didn't know this language.
Yeah. But you had the feelings.
Yeah, these feelings was good enough, but I didn't realize all this meaning of all these words and all this message. So it's very funny. It resonates with me through the feelings, through the melody, and now it resonates with me through the feelings, and it's and if I imagine this is from my father, from God, from my grandpa, grandma. It's not important, because this is just things inside of me. And I can see it, and I can see it nowadays. I can imagine this is message for me, and all this is messages for me. There are so important thoughts for me from all this music. So I'm very happy. I thanks your kicking into my ass.
Okay.
Finally improve my English into level to understand fluently without thinking. I am not. It's not from. So I am able to hear English without thinking about this, translating about this lot of not important things. But
you are thinking in a context.
Yeah. So I am thinking in English, but I am not thinking about English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is problem when I was in German language, because I was obtain message. I have to think about this translating, and finally I obtain this message. But
everything in the past tense. Obtained. I was thinking everything in the past. Okay.
Yeah, everything in the past.
But maybe is it so far when we are speaking about German? Is it at this moment too, or are you speaking about past and German?
I am speaking about past in time when I was.
It means it would be very suitable to speak in the past tense. Okay.
Yeah. So when I was younger, I did German language in this classical school tragedy way. To hear something, to think about this, translating all this grammar. I hate this grammar, and I hated this grammar, especially in German language. I wasn't able to speak fluently in German language. So, but I have maturity from it, and I have absolution in German language.
You graduated.
Yeah. As a, how to say, as a A class, A classification.
Oh, it means that you are perfect.
Yeah. This is the another interesting things. I obtain A class in my maturity. How to say, zkouška.
Maturity exam.
Yeah, maturity exam. Yeah, from my higher school exam. I was maybe better in language, but in German language, but I am not able to use it.
It means you are not, or you weren't.
I weren't. I weren't able. So maybe I don't remember how it was. But so yeah. I was able to speaking these how to say these words as from my memory. A lot of things was from my memory, and when after this school I drank myself, and all these thoughts was doesn't exist in
where?
Yeah. So my German language my German language done or gone odešla.
It is has gone away.
Yeah, my German language has gone away after when I first drank my head.
Okay. So had gone. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is the joke. Yeah, this is the joke. This is the joke. You know about these.
But
You know about students who are learning on the exam. You get it, and they after it they go into the pub.
yeah,
They drunk themselves, and they have clean head for the next exam.
okay. I must ask my students. But I
Yeah.
remember, but I also studied at university. You are right. But I think that I cleaned my brain without this alcohol.
Yeah, of course, of course. This is was just a joke,
Yes.
but these how to say výsledky
Results.
yeah this
This,
yeah results of course, but this result is the same. This result is the same. My head is
uh-huh.
clear in the German language,
Okay.
and I am very happy. I am able to speak fluently in English without translating in my head and catch it on the first how to say on the first on the first.
Immediately, maybe.
Yeah, immediately. This connection without these bridges. Yeah, it's interesting. Is
Uh-huh.
communication is like connection between two brains, between two people, and there is a language bridge. And
Yeah, I understand.
on this language bridge, I see a lot of problems. The translating in head and grammar and vocabulary, a lot of things, and I finally clean this bridge through the just a line. Maybe it's more line between it's more line than
Lines between.
yeah. It's how to say
This.
this bridge is this my bridge between English fluent speaking people and me. It's clearer and more clean and more clean.
Clearer and clearer, or
Yeah,
cleaner
cleaner,
and clearer.
clean.
Zřetelnější, clearer and clearer. Jasnější.
Yeah. Without
Uh-huh.
it's like a bridge where are a lot of things, and I am clear this way.
Sorry, I can't translate it. Okay.
It doesn't matter. So okay. This way, this communication is it's without these breaks to thinking about this communication.
Obstacle.
Yeah.
Restriction.
Yeah,
Without any
yeah.
obstacles. Yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So now I am able to catch more these messages from myself as a mirror of these songs, for example, in my and this is the message. This is the message. The word is communicated with me, but especially with me in English because I like American music.
Yeah, perfect. So I am very happy that you are communicating with God and with everybody around you in English, because I am an English teacher. So I am happy that you don't speak language. I don't speak in German.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I was learning English. I was learning English language before we met us together, but
Yeah.
but I was on some way, and it was not so strong to go to kick me on this level when I am nowadays. I wasn't able
You are
to.
speaking about your attitude, maybe.
Yeah. My attitude was English is important, but it's quite hard to it's quite hard to be speaker. It's quite hard to be speaker.
Okay.
So I was using these revolution methods in English, how to catch lot of words and create vocabulary, but I wasn't able to be speaker in English.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
and thanks our training in last years in since nowadays, I can thanks you kicked
Thank you.
my skill onto this level, and this is important for me. And and
Don't have any problem.
yeah, and everything how to say. Yeah.
Don't know what you
How to say? Yeah, it's never mind. So this is the main thing, and všechno ostatní.
Everything others.
Yeah.
Everything other. Others.
Everything other is just the magic. What it happened.
The magic. What it happens?
Yeah. Is necessary just to open for it. And
Okay. You can be open minded.
how to say let this magic happen.
Happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Open.
must accept it. Accept
Yeah.
to have a mind open and absorb and accept it.
Yeah. So when I was a very small children.
Child, one child.
Yeah, child. But when I was a kid, or when I was maybe 15, or maybe 10, I don't know.
So it was a teenager.
Yeah. So the classical American band or rock band Metallica. There is most common known song "Nothing Else Matters," and they sing something about I never opened myself this way.
Okay.
I never opened myself this way. So this is magic. This is magic. This is magic, and this is message. This is for especially for me in nowadays.
Okay.
Now I understand what they want to say. I never opened myself this way. So that means they opened. So okay, they are famous band. They are famous people on this how to say music market or on this music world. A million people knows them and like them, and they just open themselves. And I think this is most important for me to open myself and understand to English and open myself to this world and to these thoughts and work with it.
I think that especially this thoughts. It means that you want this thoughts thanks to these words.
Yeah.
This
So these very deeply things when I am communicating with you. This is very personal things. And first person with who I was the first person who I was communicating.
Who I was communicating with, maybe I don't know.
Yeah, with.
I was communicating with.
Yeah, I was communicating with. Was my wife.
Okay.
And so my friends, and now this is you. And maybe your lesson will say another people. And this is the principle. This is the message. I never opened myself this way.
Oh, really?
I never opened myself this way, and now I know. Now I know there is nothing in my life which I need to hide.
Okay. Need to hide.
Hide.
Yeah.
So we are often hiding our
hidden. We are often hidden.
Hidden. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, hidden. Yeah. This is my favorite favorite word when I'm something programming on websites. hide something. So but we are hiding us before the world, before other people. We are closed, and we often have some face of perfectionists and perfect people, and this perfectionist is very boring.
Oh, perfectionism is very boring, and perfection is boring too. Yes, I understand.
So I never opened myself this way. I don't know what will be happens, but I just let this magic happen, and I will see.
I don't know what will happen.
Yeah, I don't know what will happen. Yeah, what will be happen. Yeah, I don't know what will happen. So I just open myself. I open myself in my business. I open myself with my friends, and so this is my common. I am communicating with my friends as from myself.
Inner.
But of course, if we are in business, we have to be how to say, professionals. We have to be
maybe prudent, cautious, jako obezřetní v tom smyslu, opatrní, cautious.
No. Yeah. To be perfect. To look as a perfect professional.
It means that, sorry, when you are at home or when you are with friends, is there any difference in comparison when you are in business?
I think not. Of course, to my business partners, I didn't say these stories about my deepest things in my heart.
Yes.
And so on, as with my family or with my friends. But we are often hiding our, how to say, nedostatky.
Mistakes, or
mistakes, and have a feeling I am not good enough. Yeah, this common feeling, I am not good enough. Nejsem dost dobrý, and these feelings, and I had it. I had these feelings. I know these feelings. I am not good enough. I have looks me and show me better in front of people. And this is maybe this is not so good way. In nowadays, I can open myself and be as I am, and communicate with you or with everybody as I am. And if you don't buy me, if you don't want to buy me, maybe this is the better for us, for all of us.
Yeah, I understand.
You know.
You have lost your fear. When you started to be open-minded, it means that you lost your fear. You have lost your fear.
Yeah. So I lost a lot of my fears, but without but I lost a lot of fears, and this is more important in my business, to stay with myself without saying clients I am the best, I am the perfect person for your business. This is not the good way, because I can attract just problems with these how to say, not to be authentic.
With this attitude, s tím postojem, with this attitude.
With this attitude, because
with this chování, with this behavior.
Because I can attract people who have the same mindset. These people are not good, or not, how to say, they are, how to say, not so good as they looks, and they looks themselves as they are better than looks.
Oh, sorry, I don't understand. Once more, please.
Okay. If I will do myself better as I am.
If I do my the second, or maybe the first, I don't know what you want to say.
Okay.
If I do?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, if I
yeah, yeah. If I do myself better, better
yeah.
or look better, these masks or these how to say how to say false attitude
Okay.
or so on. I just attract people who are the same mindset.
Okay, it means that when you resemble, když se jako přetvařuješ, when you resemble,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah?
yeah. This better disease.
Yeah, okay. It means that you will attract who? Who?
Yeah, the same people, the same people.
Yes, okay. People who are resembling too.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right, that's right. And this is the point where our problem starts.
Okay, okay.
Because someday
Uh-huh.
we will how to say, we will find the truth, and
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
And what they-
Find the truth, and they find out they have great acceptation on me, and I have great acceptation on them,
Okay.
and it's problems. For me is more better to be myself and open these cars, and this is me, this is my skills, this is not my skills, this is am I, this isn't am I, and you can choose am I good for you or not. If yes, that's great. If not, it's great.
It means that it's better to be honest, and the both sides know what they can accept from this partner.
Yeah, yeah, and this is the greatest way for my business, because we met us together on some seminar.
Yeah, at the seminar. Yeah, right.
And on this seminar, and there wasn't point to I am your client, you are my client, or I am your how to say business partner or something. There was just seminar. We were talking about something in this seminar.
There was if I remember, there was a task in group for people.
Yeah. Just tasks, and there was group people, and these people was communicating in something, and they didn't have time to face up something.
Okay.
So,
yes, you're right.
So we just open our mind, we open hearts, and we opened hearts, and how to say find poznat.
Know each other.
And we know each other from
Maybe
yeah,
knew at the time. We knew each other.
Yeah,
We saw each other only maybe 2-3 minutes, or maybe 5.
But this was such a very personal discussion. It was very personal discussion. We have feelings. We know each together without these face up attitudes. And we attract the right people. We attract the right people as we can.
To our lives.
Yeah, to our lives, because this is from heart, and we like us together, and the great cooperation can start.
Yeah, you're right.
Thanks this principle, and I have the same experience from nowadays, from last year, previous year, because I found a lot of people on some seminars. We was in the same group. We was talking about some problems. We were talking about some things, and we attract as together the best people as they can meet them.
Meet them.
And it works. It works.
It means that you are experienced. It means that you have got this experience that this law of attraction works.
And I realized I want to attract in my business and in my life people as you are.
Oh, thank you.
as my other partners are.
Okay.
And this is all the magic.
That at this moment you are persuaded that you have got this experience, that it works, and therefore you don't want to change anything, because you know, oh, you are a person who knows that knows.
Who knows? Yeah. Maybe yes, maybe not. So this is magic for me. This is magic for me, and
it's magic, of course. But when you know that you know, it means that it's magic, of course. But it's a certainty. Yeah, because you know this histota. It's a certainty because you know this principle, and it's very nice to be again and to be surprised again and again, and not to say, oh, it's clear, I will not accept it, but to be surprised and to be happy that it works also for you in your life.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That's so. When I found the new partners into my business, so I want to attract the right people.
Yeah, do it. It's the best way how to do it.
I think you are in the same position because you are a small agency, you are a teacher, and you can how to say, you can manage just a few students, not hundreds weekly, but just hundreds, not hundreds daily or thousands weekly.
I am limited my body, of course.
Yeah. So I think this is most important for you to attract the right people.
Yeah.
Because this is just few people, and the market is how to say, huge. The market is huge, and it's great to attract just the few right people. Damn, a lot of people which will have a bad expectation or not true expectation on you.
Yeah.
And this is
but because I have been doing my business quite maybe 7 years, 8 years, I don't know properly at this moment, but it's also has been improving. It means that it's one possibility how I can work, but I have got also a larger plan, of course, because cooperation and speaking and working with a group of people, it's also very interesting, because I can use and try other methods how to work with them, and it's perfect. I think that we will see what will happen in future. But I think that there are a lot of possibilities, and when we are discussing together, I can also prepare an atmosphere for more people who can discuss together in English. And I have got some experience with it, with small groups, 2 or 3 people. It's also very interesting.
Yeah.
But the face-to-face communication, how we were speaking today, it's perfect, because you have been speaking, I don't know, quite maybe 1 hour. You are speaking in English without any problem, and you said everything what you wanted to say. You expressed everything what you wanted to express.
Yeah. So and these.
And very fluently.
Yeah. So I Thank you. Yeah, it's great for me. My wife is very, very, how to say, in shock.
Yeah,
my wife is my wife is in shock how I am speaking English.
Oh, great.
So a few weeks ago they were near to me somewhere. I was in living room and we were speaking together, and he was in shock how I'm speaking English. so better than my wife from on the high school in few years ago.
She remembered you several years ago. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. And so the main thing about our relationship, the main, how to say, realizing was the moment when I realized that that God communicated with me in English. It was first moment. A second moment was I understand English. Thanks, Lada.
Yeah, okay. Thanks to you, of course.
Yeah,
Thanks to you.
Yes. Thanks to me, of
And
course.
also because you have been communicating with God in English a lot of years longer than we know each other.
Yeah, of course. So this is not just music. This is the nature too, and a lot of things. And now I open this channel, this realizing this channel, and see the information as a leads me somewhere. It can lead me better. This intuition and these inner feelings and this understanding of this sign. This is great for me. This little spirituality in my in my life. So So it's the important is noticed to my mother said to me, God don't exist because if
God doesn't exist.
God doesn't exist because if God exists, the aeroplane can how to say hit them.
Okay, it's very interesting opinion.
Yeah. So I like my mother, of course, but
Airplane or rockets?
Yeah, airplane. Yeah. God doesn't exist because if God exists, aeroplane can hit them in the sky.
Airplane would.
Yeah. But I accept this thought as a kid, and it maybe these patterns in the head of my mother. How to say? Close my spirituality, close my channel, and I wasn't able to catch these messages from the wild world, for example, from these thoughts. And this is important for me, and you were the ass kicker. You kicked me into the level. Without you know me. I have a lot of work. I have a big family. I have a lot of how to say hobbies.
Yes, you are right. You are very busy.
And it's busy, but it's important to have a time for my family. I'm busy. I am busy for something. I'm busy in my how to say in my life, and then this busy is thanks it. I am doing things which I love.
Yeah.
I am busy with things when I love. Of course, I have a lot of work in my business, of course, but I have a lot of work with my family and with my own time. So it's very important for me to have this time for myself and for my family. So I'm busy in that way too, and I don't have time for English. I don't have time for English.
You don't have time for English? I think that you have time for English every week. 1 hour.
Yeah, and this is the point. You are kicking me. You are kicking me.
Sorry, I am quite far. I can't.
It's something. Yeah, kickstart. Jako nakopávač, nebo tak něco. Nakopávač prostě. Kickstarter. Yeah, you. Kickstarter.
But you wanted to speak English. If I remember, our first sentences were, "I need somebody who understands web." And you say, I need somebody who can speak English, who will teach me English.
Yeah.
And then that's our telephones, is everything.
Yeah, that's right. Because all this time I know I want it. I want to speak English and understand English, and I need it. Because I am a webmaster. I am a web creator. I am a marketer, and all these things is in English.
I hadn't had anybody who would create my website when I went to this seminar.
Yeah. So
It's also this attraction. Yeah.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
were 1,000 people. Yeah, 1,000 people, and we met each other.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And it means that you are something like kicker me in my website, and you are kicking you in your English. And the most important is that we are doing it regularly. The regularity is the most important.
Yeah, of course, and I see it in my clients. If we are met each us together in some period, these things and businesses are growing up. Maybe not 100%, but things are better and better and better and better, and this is the most important. And my English is better and better and better. This is the main important in English. So, I have nothing more to say.
Yeah. Have you got also an English partner? Have you got anybody who is your client and speaks in English?
Not yet. Not yet. I
yet.
have
It's
I have
yeah.
I have one client or one partner on Hawaii. On Hawaii. Yeah. This is the man which can speak in English, and he is on Hawaii.
Who can speak English?
Yeah. Who can speak English, and he is in nowadays maybe 1 year. This is his 1 year journey. He is on Hawaii, and he is working from Hawaii because he feel the flow from this place. Yeah.
Okay, and what is his nationality? Is he?
Yeah, it's Czech guy. It's Czech guy.
Czech.
Czech guy.
It means that.
As
And do
old-
you speak in Czech? Or do you speak in English together?
He's as old as me, and we are speaking in English. Yes, of course.
Okay.
But he is on the next side of our planet, on the Hawaii.
Yeah.
We was creating something in previous year. It was very interesting, and it's interesting to realize there are places where is such a flow for growing businesses, and these men feel this flow on the Hawaii. So why not? They pack his bag. He packed his bags and wife.
It means that you have attract a person from Hawaii.
He is on Hawaii after we know. I'm thinking from where I know him.
How long? I have known him.
Yeah. I know him from such a webinar. I was preparing a webinar from such coaching website from Slovakia. He was there, and we catch me from some business, and this is the magic. Yeah, this is the magic. Yeah, so this is the magic. Maybe I was talking about my first my first website attracted me just 1 or 2 clients, but attracted one client. But this client, she was woman. She was from Slovakia, and she recommended me to another people, and we were doing together webinars. As I with you, but this was webinars from more people. And
For more.
Yeah, for more people, and they find me. They recommended me face to face to other friends, and it and it started my own business.
A year ago, maybe one.
Yeah. This is maybe 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
I don't know, maybe 5, maybe 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter, and it's like how to say chin, semínko.
Sorry.
Jaké semínko?
I think that I don't know. Sorry, it's something like a seed.
Yeah, seed. Yeah, it was like a seed for the biggest how to say biggest tree. Of my clients. Thanks this recommendation, and thanks this first client. But I'm saying to my clients, you don't it matter what type of client it is, how big is him business, it's business, but the magic is to find the first client from your websites, and if you are good enough, and if you attract the right people, think it. The magic can the magic can happen, because if you are good for these people, they will recommend it to you face to face to friends, and this is the magic. This is the magic.
Yeah. It means that your life is full of magics.
That's right. My life is full of these magic moments. Maybe not so full as I want it, but this is not about magic, but this is about to see and realize and searching, and searching for where this is the same. These men on the Hawaii, I known thanks these clients, and on the first was on my first web, and before it was other things. This is the same. This is the same magic.
Yeah, I understand. And why don't cooperate with anybody who is on Hawaii or in America, in Spain, everywhere? It's possible nowadays.
Nowadays it's possible. Maybe it's not so comfortable because these people are a lot of hours somewhere else.
Yeah, you're right. Yes. Okay, times are.
But now it is possible. So. And the main things, I am able to study in English. This is most important for me, to study this new information in English. And few days or weeks ago, jumped on me some video in English, some marketing video, and I was listening it without thinking. And I realized, so what the hell? I understand it fluently.
Very surprised?
Yeah, I hadn't seen it. I hadn't seen these things through how to say.
Before?
Do té chvíle jsem to neviděl.
So far.
So I was in shock. So I'm listening English videos, and it's like Czech video for me.
Yeah.
It's like Czech videos. Oh, of course, there are some words which I didn't catch. Of course, the vocabulary is very, very wide. But this video was very maybe created for the whole world. So there was easy vocabulary, maybe easier vocabulary, and I just was listening as in Czech language. I was very surprised. I was in shock. So I said, "Oh, this is in English. That's great! Finally, I get it. Finally, I get it."
Were there also subtitles, or did you listen only this speech?
I don't know. Maybe I just listened this speech. Maybe there was these words too. I don't remember. But this moment was shock for me. I realized I finally on this level of fluently accepting English, and this was the key moment for me in this English. Yeah. So I was very happy that this goal was, how to say, naplněn nebo.
Fulfilled.
Yeah, fulfilled. So this goal was fulfilled a lot of months or a few years ago, but I didn't realize it. It. For example, 2 weeks ago, I was on Prague on Petrin. on Petrin. I was
top of this tower, I understand.
Not just on this park. Just on this park.
Yeah.
So I met them. I met there some men, and we was speaking about something in English.
We were. Yes, we were speaking about something in English. Okay, how long were you speaking together?
Yeah, maybe 10 seconds, because he was just going somewhere. But I asked them on the journey. because there were more journey to the top, and it was raining. I want to go to the top in the shortest time. So I just obtained this man in English, and he asked me, and it
means you asked English person or English speaking person in Czech Republic in Prague.
Yeah, for the journey, for the journey. Yeah, because the journey was lead somewhere. This journey leads. Let's down. And I didn't want to go down, so I just quickly refreshed my direction with this man. So, and I had very, how to say,
I don't know.
Desire. I had big desire to communicate with other people in English in this moment. Because
and how do you attract this English speaking person?
I felt desire to communicate with these people. It's great to find these to how to say, to meet these people in English and communicate with them. I had this desire, not fear, but desire to communicate in English.
Yes. It means that you had changed your attitude. You weren't afraid of English, but you had this desire to speak English.
Yeah. But this desire to communicate with everybody, it's in me. It's in me. It's not good with English, but now this is in English too. This is why there's possibilities, not in Czech language, but in this English language. So this was my this is answer for your question. What is new?
Oh, thank you very much. It was in a lot of details. It's great.
And we can how to say finish this session.
Yes, it was very interesting and very nice session, and I think that it's quite normal that my students are speaking, and sometimes I am not able to say something. Because
but for me it's important that you are able to correct me. My English is not perfect. There are a lot of
and you are afraid of speaking.
There is a lot of holes. I know about it, but this is not important for me. How to say, not important in that way. It can break me. It can stop me. And for me it's good. For me it's good to realize it and repair it and be better.
You're right.
And stay on the journey. Stay on that way. And once a week have 1 hour of English or something, and this is enough. I don't time to learn English somewhere else. I don't have time. So but I'm listening. I'm listening things in English.
It means that passive English, something like background. And active English with me.
Active English with you, because I don't know somebody else with communicating English.
Oh, your person on Hawaii?
He's.
So when you go to Prague, you can see a lot of English speaking people.
So for me, it's important to stay on this journey, and I am. Thanks it, I am better and better in this studying in English. In English. So this is how to say connected glasses.
Connected or balanced. When you are doing something like this, balance.
Se říká spojené nádoby.
Connected. Okay, sorry.
Connected.
Yes, you are right.
Connected.
Like pots or jars.
I know this word glass. I can use it, and you will know what I'm talking about. It's
Yeah,
good.
yes.
It's good enough, and it will be better and better. So, Lada, our time is finished. I have to go on for lunch.
Yeah, okay. Bon appetit.
Yeah, thanks you. So we will see on next.
Thank you too.
We will see on
So we
next.
can do our plan for next month. Is it okay?
Yeah. So okay. I stop this. Video, and we can plan our next month. Okay.
Yes, of course. Yes, bye.
Bye.